Hi, my name is Declan. I am a mechanical and sustainable energy engineering student, and I am about 5 hours away from getting on a plane and flying to Germany for my exchange at the Technical University of Munich. I will be going for 14 months. It's a pretty long time. It's kind of hard to prepare for 14 months. I mean, it's not your average holiday where you can just kind of throw a couple of clothes into a suitcase. I've actually kind of struggled thinking about what I need to take. A lot of people are asking me, have you packed everything you need? Have you got everything you need? Have you packed everything? Yeah, have you found everything you need? And it's kind of like, well, what do I need? Like, that's the thing, what do I actually need? I don't know. I haven't been on an exchange before, and because I haven't been on exchange before, I don't know what I need. And so, I feel like I'm prepared enough. And what I mean by prepared enough is I've, done as much as I think I can. I've done all the general preparation. So, I've budgeted and I have like a general idea of what I'm doing in Germany. So I have like a general itinerary and that kind of stuff. But ultimately, because I've never been on exchange before, I can't be 100% prepared. Which makes me a little bit nervous, but you know what? I think that's part of the experience and I'm looking forward to figuring it out when I get there. So I'm kind of nervous about going on exchange because like I said before, it kind of is largely the unknown. I've never been on an exchange before. I've never actually lived out of home. I've never lived in Germany, and I'm going to be doing this for 14 months. So that whole unknown, of things that I've never done before is kind of, as much as it does make me excited, but also makes me incredibly nervous, because there's obviously lots of potential for things to go wrong. I'm also nervous about the language ability. So I will be studying in German, and at this current point in time, I'm only at level B2 I'm only at level A2 of German, and I need to be at the B2 level, and that is a whole 2 years ahead of where I am if I was to continue studying German at Adelaide. So just a little bit nervous about that. I mean, I have the necessary preparation in place. So I'm doing 2 language courses before I begin studying. But yeah, that kind of does freak me out a bit. Like, what if I'm not ready? What happens if I get to studying and I don't understand the lectures? I think that kind of freaks me out a bit. But you know what? Again, yeah, like I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to try really hard to pick up the language. And I'm going to take every opportunity I can to speak to German people and speak in German. So yeah, a bit nervous, but I should be alright. What I'm hoping to get out of this exchange is I'm hoping to really meet a lot of awesome people. So I like to meet people that are from other countries, because I like to talk about what it's like to grow up in another country, what it's like to live in another country. And I think as an exchange student going on exchange, I'm going to have a really good opportunity to do that. There's going to be a lot of exchange student societies at the university that I'm going to. So I look forward to making friends through that. But at the same time, I look forward to meeting a lot of German people as well. I am going to Germany. I'm really looking forward to taking part in German society, taking part in the German culture, and really getting to know and learn about it. I'm also as nervous, as I said, I'm nervous about the German language, but I'm also really looking forward to becoming fluent in German. I think that's something that's really awesome. I think it's really cool when people can speak 2 languages and you sit down, they slip into one language and then they slip out of another. That's something that I really admire. And so from this exchange, I just can't wait until I get back and I can speak German, instinctively. I can instinctively, hear German and it just makes sense, and then you can just reply without having to think about it, without having to convert from English to German. That's something that I'm really, really looking forward to. And in saying that, what I really want to do is take videos of me speaking German, talking about the things that I've been doing, throughout the year, and do that in German. And at the very end, put together a big video where you can see the progression of my language ability, where you can see me, improving, and hopefully, it will start out with me having a piece of paper and kind of reading what I think sounds like German, to me doing a video like this and just speaking in German. Really looking forward to that, and I hope I get that out of the exchange. And finally, I'm looking forward to living in Europe. I think that's awesome because you always see on TV, and you always hear from people that go to the amazing countryside and all the amazing history, all the castles and palaces, and living in cities that are older than Australia itself, or the nation, or the current nation of Australia. I think that's really awesome. Walking through a town that the bricks were laid before the Australian country was made. I think that's really awesome. So at the current point at this current point in time of filming this video, it is 4:13 p.m. I am catching a flight at 9:55 p.m. I'm a little bit nervous, but ultimately I am looking forward to my exchange.